Hello, welcome to my podcast. My name is Michael. I hope you enjoy these few minutes of me randomly talking about random topics. Each episode will start with an affirmation or statement to meditate on. The following affirmation is from a book created by my brother Wendell T. Dandridge. The title of the book is called The 90-Day, 90-Second Challenge. Today's affirmation: I am committed to my personal and professional growth. I am committed to my personal and professional growth. I had jury duty recently, and I just kind of threw off everything I had planned because I was hoping I wouldn't get picked for a case, but unfortunately I did because I was actually the first number called. Lucky me. One of the things that I would think will make jury duty interesting while people go up to the judge and explain their reason for answering a certain way to questions during the jury selection process would be if they had a stand-up comedian get in front of people and make fun of the judge, the defendant, the prosecutor, the defendant attorney. I think that would make the whole process a little bit more enjoyable, but that's neither here nor there. The case that I was picked to be a juror involved the murdering of a guy that looked like he was basically handicapped. He was walking kind of hunched over in the video that they showed us. And the gentleman that was on trial, it makes me suspicious sometimes of the things that prosecutors will do to win a case, especially a case that really isn't that strong. In this case, the gentleman was there with his cousin or his friend, whoever the other guy was, but it didn't look like he did anything to the victim. And all the damage, the hitting, the stomping of this victim's head into the concrete was done by the other gentleman, his cousin. And the prosecutor was relying basically on the sympathy of the jury because a lot of time was spent providing us with pictures, autopsy pictures of the victim laying in a hospital bed. And the video that they showed us was not a very clear video. It was very distant. You could kind of make out what happened, and it wasn't until we got the case back into the jury room for deliberation that we could get closer to the screen to get a better view of what was going on. Fortunately, we found the young man not guilty of all the charges that were presented against him. But like I said, it makes me suspicious and wonder about the methods used to try to convict a young man when the evidence you have is pretty flimsy. And there was one guy in the jury that was trying to look at things from the other side. And I get the feeling that if we didn't have a lot of strong people in the room, he probably could have convinced some people that the man was guilty, because you could see him over top of the victim while the victim was on the ground. But at no point did it ever look like he touched him in any way. So hopefully this young man has learned from this experience to, be careful about who you're with. And I can't say that the victim didn't bring some of this onto himself, because some of his actions when he was by the car made him probably prone to an attack from the owner of the vehicle. But it was an interesting process to go through and to watch, and I'm definitely hoping that I don't get picked again anytime soon for jury duty. And this was my first time being a foreman on a case, which made the experience even more entertaining. So hopefully now I'm back on schedule. I can start doing my podcasts on a more regular basis. And thank you. It's now time for our joke of the day from Reader's Digest: Laughter, the Best Medicine Holidays. As a new minister, I wanted my first holiday services to be both attractive and meaningful. The Christmas Eve service included a candle lighting ceremony in which each congregant lit a candle from his neighbor's candle. At the conclusion of the ceremony, the congregation sat hushed, pondering the beauty of the moment. I rose to announce a hymn and was taken completely by surprise when laughter broke out in response to my invitation. Now that everyone is lit, let's sing Joy to the World. This joke was submitted by David Pickney. Thanks for listening to my podcast. I hope you enjoyed it. Please share with your friends. Let them know what we're doing here. What we're doing here. There's only one person here. It's just me. If you enjoy it, please, by all means, share with your friends. Let everybody know. And I look forward to sharing more ideas with you. And hopefully we'll be doing some interviews with some authors and some interesting people in the near future. Until next time, take care.
Wow.